April Fools! We got you!
You got it!
We got you! Yo! Mike and Zach and Mike getting you got all day and night.
The bots and shots bringing the April Fools pound town to your clown town.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, your clown town.
You
because
fell
you know
for
what?
it.
You guys fell for it.
The
Look,
whole
Blind
thing.
and Sicker, we started a month ago.
All of it.
Meticulous planning.
Yes.
With Twitter wars.
Yes.
And that Instagram fight. How we hated each other.
And the Snapchat dick pic battle.
Back and forth.
Back and forth.
His is bigger, mine is bigger.
And then you did the Shockwave video, and then I did the one to rival that one.
I didn't actually do that because I was waiting for you to.
No, you were supposed to start it because you had the gear and I was just gonna like do it in the same setup.
But I thought we discussed how that people would just figure out that you were just in my room.
But we had the backstory where like Lily was gonna let me in because the fight was stupid, but we were gonna do the video.
I don't. I mean, did we do the Twitter thing?
I don't have a Twitter. I never had a Twitter. I didn't really want to deal with signing up for it because I feel like it's just another social media trap.
What about like the Instagram stuff?
I mean, the last thing you posted was the bots from last episode.
I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that.
Yeah.
Did we do anything?
We did throw the Facebook thing down. Yeah, the Facebook thing where like we said we were both busy and we we're gonna have enough time to come out and do this.
I did post that.
I guess that means that.
Oh, gotcha!
Oh,
you fell for it!
What is that like? What is it like to be you?
Nailed you!
Oh my God!
Oh God!
Man, you guys look so dumb.
Why do we even do this for
my
these people?
God.
Jesus!
Nailed them.
Boom!
We play with toys, excite the boys. Bots and shots, 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 bots and shots.
It's down in my butt.
Welcome back.
Well, I mean, welcome to.
Welcome.
Welcome here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I mean, I'm glad you're sticking around after that sick April Fool's burn that we laid down on
Psyched
you.
ya.
So here we are. We're still alive.
Yep.
We're still in love.
Still kicking.
Yeah.
Loving each other. So anyway, this is episode 29.
Yeah.
29 of Bots and Shots. And it's our April Fool's episode, if you couldn't tell from our very elaborate and well-rehearsed beginning.
Yes.
It definitely wasn't thought of at the last minute.
Not even slightly. Never. We're obviously recording this before April Fool's.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works.
Yeah. What do we have to drink?
Well, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and they were out. They were out of. They were like out of alcohol.
And you were gonna pick me up a Jameson.
I was one Jameson. So what they had was. They didn't have just a little Jameson. They had no Jameson or a lot of Jameson.
A lot of Jameson.
So we got a lot of Jameson.
Yeah.
So we're both gonna be doing Jameson tonight because tomorrow's is the Irish holiday.
Tomorrow's is the Irish holidays of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
You're
just here to watch us talk about robots and get drunk, and we're definitely talking about robots tonight.
Probably getting drunk too.
Oh, we're definitely getting drunk.
Yeah, we'll see.
Should we get started?
Yeah. That looks really heavy though, man.
Well, let me just give it a shot. Let me try this.
I mean,
oh my God. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this without spilling it everywhere.
Can we just magic them full?
Oh, like when I teleport you around without your consent?
Yeah, snappy. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can. 1, 2, 3.
See, this is like the first time it's ever worked out for me.
Yeah, you got alcohol.
And I can still go home tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
1, 2, 3.
It's really effective.
It's super effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what happened to your ex-wife?
Who? Hey!
Oh, hey.
Paisanos!
All right,
It's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
Hey! Pizza pie.
That burns so much more than Crown.
Oh.
He's very dry.
Oh, well, I'm
Irish
awake
people,
now.
what is wrong with you?
Why do you do these things to yourself?
Oh.
It'll hurt you.
I'm gonna clear these away.
Yeah. All right.
Is it my first?
Yeah.
Is that my first?
Use them as first.
Okay.
Use them first.
Tonight's episode is knockoffs.
Dedicated to April Fool's Day.
Dedicated to April Fool's Day, in the vein of the Thu knockoff beatdowns, but we're not calling it knockoff beatdowns.
Well, then last year, April
We're calling
Fool's
it
Day,
knockoff whack-offs.
Knockoff whack-offs?
Knockoff whack-offs.
I want jack off. Before I get my Zack off.
Oh my god, I just give that down right now, but it's perfect. So we're doing figures that are knockoffs of other figures, either third-party toys or official Transformer toys. We went all over the spectrum with this, and that is the spectrum you're thinking of.
The official autism spectrum.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the spectrum we use to collect.
That's how we basically judge all of our collecting habits. Is where on the autism spectrum is it?
Yeah.
This is Mex Fan Toys Sludge. So this is a knockoff of DX9.
I don't remember what the DX...
Stomper?
Yeah, something like that.
Swamper?
Do you want to look it up?
Nah, I don't really care,
fuck
honestly.
it.
This is not just a knockoff of it, but it's an oversized knockoff. Because the originals were these teeny, like, basically Legends class figures. You know, like the smaller, $10 figures. I'm not going to get too much into it. The paint job's pretty good. It's silver. It's got a lot of details. They did a good job of molding it.
Yeah. It's a little panely.
Little panely. What I like about the DX9 originals is that they're not your basic Dinobot transformations. They're all like a little bit different from how you expect them to be, which is kind of fun because you expect it to be pull out, flip out, and it's done. But it's always something that's like a little different.
Yeah.
There's a little wrench in there.
Sometimes it's a little annoying.
They have two versions of this. This is like the... What is this? It's like the
toy metallic sheen.
The toy metallic sheen, but there's also like an animation accurate, which is what DX9 is, where it's yellow instead of gold.
The yellow just looked a little garish.
It does look garish. I was gonna get it because you can get them like $5 cheaper.
Yeah.
Speaking of $5 cheaper, this was $30 shipped, which is good.
And it's a knockoff, but it's a quality knockoff.
It's a that's one of the things I wanted to bring up tonight is there are two different kinds of knockoffs. There's like your cheap dollar store KO knockoff, and then there's like the newer, what they call like fourth party knockoffs.
Yeah.
Where it's like sometimes better than the original.
Yeah.
Either bigger or more well made, or they fix some issues. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy transformed.
Well, and the cool thing about Mech Fan Toys, they got started, like, I think I bought one of their first ones because they upscaled the DX9 Galvatron. And I just bought it, added to my Galvatron collection.
Sure, because you have to.
And they kind of kept going, and they did a lot of DX9s, and they started adding some Iron Factory bits in there.
Which are both well known. Well, DX9 not so much, but Iron Factory only does like Legends figures. That's all. That's like their bread and butter.
And they were kind of just doing all KO stuff and upsized KOs of all these little Legends figures. And then they made their own original Springer mold from what I hear is a really fucking great little toy.
That's what I hear too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. Like it just kind of came out of nowhere, and now I find myself actually getting excited about it. The one I missed out on that I wish I got into was the upscaled Sharkies. They did those. Slightly upscaled Legends Sharkticon.
And that's one of those things, you know, about knockoffs is like I always feel bad just buying a straight knockoff of something, but these are different enough to where like I don't really feel bad, honestly. Like these are bigger, so like this wouldn't exist. It's not like I'm buying this because it's cheaper or whatever.
No.
But like this figure would not exist had they not done this.
And because granted, I own the DX9 Slag because I have a little Slag shelf.
You do.
But I'm not going to buy the
Slag.
rest of the DX9 Dinobots because I don't really collect Legend scale figures that are of non-Legend size characters. They kind of give me that incentive where like, these things are slightly bigger than the Power of the Primes Deluxes.
They are.
Next to it.
They are.
It just seems like it's well worth it.
Well worth it.
Because you got to imagine, you're going to spend about that much money for a deluxe from Japan if they weren't doing the same paint jobs as Hasbro this time around anyway. But now you get like a completely different figure for about that price and the same scale and arguably better.
Arguably. Now I would say that this figure is really tight as far as like its joints and shit.
Which is terrifying and reassuring at the same time. On the one hand, you don't have like a floppy mess of a figure.
True, that's another thing is sometimes when you get that KO, it's just a floppy mess.
But it was just like, just finding him at this price point and for this size was...
I'm glad you bought the one you bought first because I would never have bought any of these.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have thought about it.
I wouldn't have thought about it.
Yeah.
So this is Mex Fan Toys Sludge in robot mode, or just, you know, Sludge. He actually looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like about him is the leg here, because the head is weird and a little bit bigger. I think I figured out how to do that, but it's still not flush like this one is.
Yeah.
The head sits weird in between the legs, but it's not terrible. There are some definite tolerance issues when you're transforming him. He's kind of scary to get some things around some other things, but he looks just so good. He's a cute little guy. I like his wings. They're on little ball joints, so you can.
And what I love is you can move them. Like you can put them down and kind of behind, or you can put them up.
So he transforms backwards from a normal Sludge.
Yes.
Normally Sludge, the head comes back here and the tail's down here and whatnot. But the tail's here and the head folds up in his legs.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. He comes with. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's pretty ingenious.
Yeah, it is. It really is. That's what I was saying. Like, there's always a little something different how you don't expect it to work, because you look at it, you're like, I know how it's going to transform, and then you don't.
Yeah.
You don't. He comes with this sword and this gun. He also comes with this sword, but painted silver.
Yeah.
And he comes with like a little Diaclone dude, which is pretty cool.
Can you play with his magnet feet?
No, I know. I haven't even taken him out of the package yet.
Okay.
I just knew what he was. I wish there was like a seat for him to sit on in Dino mode, like the original toys. He's got great articulation. The only thing I wish maybe they figured out like an ankle tilt, but you know, like you can't have everything. He's like 4 inches tall. What do you want to do? What do you want? What do you want from this?
The engineering is solid.
It really is, 100%. For the $30 this guy cost. Is it twice what like a normal figure is in the store? Or actually only $10 more than what a normal figure is in the store.
Like I say, I equated it to you're buying the Japanese Legends.
Yeah, the Japanese Legends
paint of a deluxe American figure.
Yep, he does have a couple of paint chipping issues, at least on mine in a couple of areas.
But I think that's probably just from the aggressiveness, because you have to panel. You have to panel squeeze them.
You have to panel squeeze them. Some of his joints are pretty rough, like they're pretty tight. I definitely highly recommend snagging these dudes. I know I got mine off TF Direct.
I ended up loving TF Direct. I was way skeptical of them, but they have come through on me pretty, almost always consistently.
The only problem I ever had was actually with this guy. So they'll only ship to what your verified address is on PayPal, and they'll only take PayPal. So I didn't even look at it when I bought it, but weirdly enough, when I signed in on PayPal on their site, they said my zip code was 90210. So I went to like Beverly Hills and it sat there forever. So I emailed them, I'm like, how come this is in Beverly Hills? I have no idea what happened there.
But luckily their customer service is always spot on.
Yeah,
they help you out.
They actually didn't. I just waited, and eventually the post office realized that my Vista, California is not anywhere near Beverly Hills, and they
maybe it is in spirit though.
Yeah.
You know?
That's this guy. He's Sludge. Or Sludge.
Anyway.
What do you got?
I'm going to keep it in the family.
Ooh.
And I got Mex Fan Toys Slagus. Slagus. I do not remember what the DX9 name was for this. Something.
Stormer?
Yeah, I don't know. Something.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
He is so fucking cute. He's so fat and adorable.
He's a little chubby little guy.
And like, it was great because he's one of those toys that you hate because you don't know if you want to keep him in this mode or robot mode when I bought the DX9 one. But then this came out and that solved my which one's going to be in bot mode.
You know what I like about these? Because this is more about DX9 than Mex Fan Toys. But in their Dino modes, like they don't have any hollow bits. I didn't show it off on this one. But everything folds away to where it's like it's not hollow, which is pretty cool.
And on the DX9 one, like these ones, I don't have the panels pegged in because they're kind of a pain in the ass.
Sure.
They're so tight. But on the DX9 one, everything fits snug. It's a snug little bot. This is the same as yours. I didn't go for the toy colors because I didn't really like the yellow. But
oh yeah, the mouth on mine opens up too. I see yours does.
Yeah.
Well, of course yours does because that's how it works.
Yeah, it's pivotal. It's pivotal for his transformation. But I like that they didn't really try to make it cool.
Yeah.
Even with him, they kept it their little derpy chunk bot modes, which is just great for it. We've already started off with I'll just get in a transformer.
Get transformed.
His is far more perilous than that one.
There's a reason why we're doing these first.
Yeah. Mine is a tight little dinosaur.
Ooh. He's a tight little bot.
Get
that tight little bot over here.
Ooh. It's just because there's this very precarious part right here where you have to like turn everything under the arm.
This is the only one I haven't bought yet. I got Swooper on the way.
He's a lot easier to get from Dino mode to bot mode.
He is?
This one. Because when trying to get him, it's really tough. It's a really tight fit. Getting him out of this is a lot easier.
That's why we typically go from alt mode to robot mode, because it's easy to make something a robot.
So this is the best part about it. This is the best part of his transformation, is his feet. Because the tail
That's pretty rad.
becomes this little cool feet part, and it actually fits in there. But it's just
that's pretty.
It's
rad.
just an ingenious little shift they did.
You know, for joints and stuff being super tight, the plastic feels really, really good. It's very solid, sturdy plastic.
Yeah. The annoying thing about him is that he doesn't have a panel to hide his hands. They just flip up in there. Definitely helps to get his weapons to get them out.
If you ever can't get hands out of a hand slot, stick the weapons in there. Pull it out.
Yeah, just do it gentle so you don't break the handle off.
Yeah. Look at you. Look at that.
He's a sassy little man. As soon as I got this, I transformed him once to see how tough it was.
Yeah, because they come in robot mode.
Yeah, and then I immediately took a picture for Case saying, like, you probably want to buy these.
I do, and I did.
And they scale perfectly together.
Yeah.
And they just look fucking great. He, like him, comes with the silver sword and the Diaclone figure.
They keep their proper Dinobot aesthetic. Triceratops head.
Little
small wings, the big bell-bottom feet, which is basically the back half of their
and
robot.
And just how the tail folds up into the feet is so clever that they just kind of wrapped it around there.
That is cool. The tail going to the feet and the little Dinobot legs coming in the back.
That's where I was wondering where those were going to fit when I first did the DX9 one, and I just love how they just fold up right
They fold right in the back.
So there's not like a whole lot of kibble on them.
No.
It's really just bulginess from everything fitting in. Because you have to remember, these were supposed to be legend scale figures. So they had a size constraint. So if you imagine this big, it's really an engineering marvel.
It really
Whoever
is.
designed these did a really fucking good job.
Agreed. Just to give you guys some reference, this is what they look like with their Power of the Prime.
I mean,
compatriots.
They're beefier. They come with more weapons.
Yeah.
They're actually slightly taller than.
They're heavier than, for sure.
And the one thing I'm going to look forward to with this set is I kind of get annoyed that Grimlock is always bigger than the rest of the team because he's not in like the original cartoon.
No, they were all the same size, but he is in this because they're a combiner team.
Yeah.
Which is,
bigger.
you know...
And pretty much it's what they've done with all of them. I feel like I'm going to have the Power of the Primes ones, but then I honestly might not keep them for very long after I get all these guys because these kind of are filling my... deluxe Dinobot void.
Yeah, if you need a deluxe Dinobot set.
Yeah, that looks like old G1 accurate.
Yeah, and then I think just today they released prototype pictures for Snarl.
Oh, for their Snarl?
For their Snarl.
I know, I heard it was coming out this year, the Snarl and the Grimlock were next. So,
well, they have, those are the only two left.
But I
That's how that works.
Well, I thought they'd do them all at once. I think it's
I'm kind of surprised. Well, DX9 took their time releasing them all.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's true. These are better. Take that, DX9.
Man. So, what are you waiting for? Go buy these fucking knockoffs.
Bye.
These are the best.
Go.
Forever.
Go away. So, here's round 2. Electric Boogaloo. Oh! We didn't even plan that. I mean, you might not believe us, but we didn't.
We didn't. Please believe us. No, no one does.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's so rough.
I do this every month.
Why, man?
I don't know. So we are keeping it KO.
What you got?
What I got? Let's go KO to the max. Let's pull out.
That's a KO.
This is MBK Scraper.
Scraper? But that's Scrapper.
Yes, it is. But this KO name is Scraper. I love when they get like that close.
That's pretty damn close. That's pretty damn close.
He is a KO of Generation Toy. Gravity Builders, Scrapper, or whatever the hell the name is. That one.
It's a shovel or something. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, whatever. So this thing is a very shitty knockoff, but for $20, it was totally a candidate for this show. I'm probably not gonna finish the whole set.
I was gonna say, are you gonna buy the whole set and have like a really shitty Devastator?
No, because the Jim Bow. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go for the
Jim Bow, the oversized one.
Yeah, because the only problem with this one is once you get it to the combine mode, like the aesthetic for the single figure is fine, but once you get it up bigger, it starts getting really shoddy looking. But the Jim Bow one actually looks pretty legit.
Yeah, it really does.
But that might be an investment for that when they do that as a whole set. Because I don't know if I care to buy the individual figures.
They're pretty cheap.
They do like 2 packs.
They do 2 packs.
He's not too bad. He looks pretty good. Like the design's all right. He feels kind of light, but the plastic's still pretty solid overall.
It's not bad. It's honestly about the same weight as far as the like actual weight of like a Combiner Wars version of Devastator.
Yeah, and he's a guy.
He's definitely just a dude.
A guy under there with a gun wiener.
That's the best kind of wiener.
Yeah.
Other than a hot dog wiener.
Yeah. So I think this is...
Or an award wiener.
I think this is probably one of the more KOEs of our round.
Yeah.
Of our set. I mean, we got some... For me, for my half, like this is not the worst KO that I have, but it's definitely not one of the fancier ones.
It's kind of what you think of when you hear KO.
Yeah, like it's like the positive and negative go there. I'll jump into Transformer.
Yeah, let's get it going.
He's a pretty simple guy.
Yeah, he just likes to read the paper on Sundays. He likes to take long walks.
He's got a good.
He's a simple guy.
He's got a good heart.
Yeah.
Whenever I get Transformers, I decided to see if I can figure it out without the instructions at all. And that's the part I could not figure out.
The ladder?
You twist it and put it back on, because I'm like,
who would expect that?
Why isn't it sitting the right way?
Who would expect that?
With KOs that are like this kind of light feeling, I'm always just afraid that they're going to break when I'm monkeying around with them. With Slagus, I was definitely feeling the nerves. I'm glad you decided to do that for number 1, because I was definitely feeling some tension.
I did it for number 1 because you're my number 1.
Oh, hey. It's crotch gun. Well, it's actually his butt gun. It's kind of Combiner Warsy, except for this one panel right here has this snap.
Huh.
Has like a little
one of those little T-pegs, yeah.
So I almost like broke it, trying I want to get out of there.
Oh, God.
Come on, Mom.
Come on. You don't understand me anymore.
Just take me to the mall. My friends are waiting for me,
Mom. Come on, Mom.
This is involved with his...
Jeez, that's like a full-on thing.
Well, this is for when he's in his limb mode, which I didn't really feel like dealing with.
No, we're not doing that.
I don't want to make him a high-heeled shoe tonight. I don't know where to put this thing. I've never owned...
Well, it should just go behind him.
It does, but like it always just looks kind of awkward. Let me get his head out first.
Yeah. Get that head out.
I mean, I guess I've never dealt with just a scrapper that's not always automatically part of a Devastator, so it just feels awkward.
Yeah.
His gun has the handles at like a weird angle for some reason, and I thought maybe it was just like...
It's not bent right?
Yeah, but no, that's how it's just molded in there, so you just kind of like... There you go. I guess it's in his hand or whatever. He's a very KO. I mean, he's not bad. I mean, he's got some chunky proportions. Yeah. Like this, I wish locked even slightly because it just kind of hangs otherwise. But at least it's not a super loose joint. I just don't know that he is enough to make me want to finish building said Devastator. You know, like he works for this episode, and I'm glad.
Did you buy him just for this episode?
I did buy him for this episode. Well, because I didn't own enough KOs that you didn't already own.
That's true.
And I wanted to branch out and try other KOs that are kind of current. Sure. So I thought, I mean, it's definitely worth $20. Like I do not regret it. I just don't know that I care to finish it. Yeah. You know, I don't even mind keeping him kind of on the display.
They could paint him differently and it could be like that one.
They make him Scoop.
Yeah, Scoop.
Make him evil Scoop. But even now, Scoop is part of Devastator.
Really?
In the comics, yeah, because they killed Scrapper.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and
that's right.
Scoop is replaced. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If you're
Spike killed Scrapper.
Whoa, bro. Scrapper was his dad too. Did you know that part of the
story? What? No. What? No. You really got me on that one.
So yeah, he's definitely fun. I definitely recommend people who want a cheap ass Devastator. This is the way to go because they're $20 a piece. And
they're pretty cheap.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how much you can find. No, actually, I think we've hit that point where now the Combiner Wars Devastator went down in price, and now it's going back up in price. Because enough time has passed.
Yep.
So, what do you got? Can you match this KO?
No, not really. This is KO Masterpiece Red Alert.
No brand, right?
No, Takasa Tomy or whatever it is, the knockoff. Nobody knows whether these are like rejects from the factory that just didn't make it. I bought it because it was $30 and eBay shipped from that one famous eBay seller, the Boyville or whatever. Anyway, I had Sideswipe, and I didn't want to buy the same figure
for like
with
$60.
With $80.
Right.
With just different colors. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to see how the quality is. Like $30, not a big deal. And I do have to say, this is not great.
Yeah. Do you feel like you got your money's worth, or do you wish you paid $20 instead?
If I bought this because I wanted to like customize it or something, I think it would be worth the money. Because you don't want to customize like an $80 masterpiece.
Yeah, right.
I did have to do some extensive tooling to get him to transform properly. I actually made a video of it.
Here he goes, another one of his videos.
Yeah, I know, right? It definitely feels pretty flimsy. I guess the car mode doesn't really feel that like much different from the actual official MP, but it definitely the joints are like super loose. I'm gonna go ahead and get him going if I can remember how.
I think I almost bought this KO off TF Direct just to get a free shipping thing, and also because I don't have a red alert for my Lost Light Shelf. But then I think he sold out, and I lost interest in trying to find him.
I honestly don't remember how to track this. Like I haven't even started yet, but like, I've done like a step. That goes down.
Put his crotch on.
Put his crotch on.
You got some arms out.
Some arms out.
You got some arms out. This is no April Fool's. He does not know how to transform this thing.
Cheer me on. Clap if you believe.
Come on, guy. I don't believe in him. I never once believed in him. Why am I in this show?
I'm doing it. Keep not believing in me.
You fail at everything you try. Why did a woman agree to marry you? I have no idea.
Now I'm getting hard.
Oh my god, how'd you get a promotion to work? How can you afford a car?
Oh my god! This is totally working.
Oh my god!
That's weird.
I hate that my hatred of you is making you succeed. Is this what I'm like? Is this why my dad died?
This is what your dad died for.
Oh my god! I stopped clapping because my hand started getting a little hurty, and I'm getting buzzy, and I don't want to deal with it right now.
This is Red Alert.
Tanaka Trami,
or whatever. He's fine. He's okay. His gun does not stay in his hand for anything. Like you just can't. I put glue on it. Not glued it, but you know you can thicken the handle up or whatever. I've tried to.
Did you try spitting at it? He's
very, very flimsy. Like easily
flimsier than this guy.
Easily the most flimsiest of my butts.
And you've done a couple Tanaka Troma, whatever, KOs.
I've got a couple of them. I did Smokescreen, and he's actually pretty good. So I don't know if I just got a bad one, or if that's just how these are. It's not super great. Is it worth the $30 I spent? I don't know.
I feel like it's a dice roll every time.
It's a dice roll. I'm glad I didn't spend $80 on this figure to basically have the exact same.
If you spent, with the quality you know he is now, if you spent $20, would you feel fine with it?
Yeah.
Like, you feel
$30 is like the cusp. Like I don't feel awful.
But you feel like $20 would be more appropriate.
Yeah. What I do like about owning this guy is I got the Masterpiece Inferno, and he comes with a chest piece so you can put him, and he's carrying him. Yeah.
I don't know why that's not always in your collection like that.
Honestly, I don't either. I don't either, really. I don't really have much to say about him. He comes with all the stuff that Red Alert should. Like he has this little head thing to make it look like his head is electricity, his crazy brain thing. He came with all of the pile driver accessories that the original Sideswipe came with.
Oh, okay.
Which was kind of neat because now I have those.
Red Alert, more like Spread Alert.
I want a divorce.
Me too.
This is round 3.
This is round 3.
Round 3.
Well, KO.
Or this if you're in Germany, I guess.
That was 6, bro.
What? This is 6? Since when?
I'm a Ninja Turtle.
We're both ninjas.
Cowabunga!
My dudes. Oh, let's do this
Turtle
thing.
cheers?
Turtle cheers.
Hit you in the back of the throat.
Wrong hole.
Oh.
Oh god.
I have done that many a time on the show.
Oh my god.
You got some in your beard.
You got some in my beard.
That's fair.
Why is this a thing?
Yeah, that's the only downside to Jameson is that if you hit the back of your throat wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
it burns and then you gag and then it just falls to shit.
Well, we're alive, sort of.
I'm not. I'm still cleaning up. Oh, I didn't throw up. That's a good thing.
You're making it.
I'm getting pretty drunk.
I know, I'm feeling it. I think
I'm getting pretty saucy.
I don't know if it's the weather or if it's the fact that we burnt all these fools so hard in our April Fool's explosion.
Oh my god, this gonna be like years from now. People are gonna look back.
Do you even know what reality was like? There was like reality and there's reality after our April
People
Fools.
are gonna be like, where were you when the Bots and Shots April Fools hit? I guess I'm doing a thing. This next boy is a big boy. He's a big boy with big boy dreams and big boy pants. You ready for this?
I've been ready.
This is Wei. Actually, it's not Wei Jiang. It's like Merlin something, but it's basically Wei Jiang. Renderosa, or you know, just an oversized knockoff of the Last Night Voyager Megatron. This thing is huge.
Yeah.
This thing is just big. Look at this. It's like us size.
I could take it all in, but I'm definitely gonna need a couple days off after. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. You won't be able to sit right.
No.
So it's virtually identical to the Last Night Voyager Megatron you did.
Which was an amazing toy for what it was.
Yeah. But it has like die cast on it. You can feel like the feet and like up here on the sides of the wings. I saw it and I was like, well, I could spend $50 getting a leader class version of this, or I could spend $40 buying the oversized knockoff of the Voyager class, and so I did that instead.
These two pieces right here look like when you build a Lego ship, and these are the pieces that are your guns.
Yeah,
like that's what they look like. They look like just afterthought Lego guns.
It's true, and I don't even know why these are facing forward. These should be facing backwards. Like these should be the thrusters,
You can
right?
add the flame accessories on the leader class, but since this is an upscale Voyager class,
but it's facing forwards, so he'd be going like.
Yeah, but it's Michael Bay's movie, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. The other disappointing thing is the sword on the prototype picture. This was painted and looked awesome. This is sort of see-through plastic.
You can't even see colors all the way.
That's true.
But I can't see through it.
Yeah. He's got some really good like gold paint, but for the most part, he's just a much bigger, or an Osco, if you will, an oversized knockoff. Guess so. You get it?
I just now got what that meant.
Yeah. I guess I'll go ahead and transform him. He doesn't take long, which is nice. He's, like I said, the exact same.
Yeah. And that Voyager figure was so surprising because the Last Night was such a terrible fucking movie.
It's nice to get something good that comes out of that movie.
And it was great because the first toy that we got was the Berserker toy.
Yeah.
And that was such a hot fucking mess.
It was awful.
It's just a fun toy to transform. Like that's the other thing. It's one of those weirdly sad. You know, like there's the Transformers that you transform are easy. But there's the ones that are satisfying.
I think the wings to the feet are my favorite part of the transformation.
Just the wraparound part is so fucking cool. I love that it's more scaled after the Voyager one because I think the Voyager one is kind of superior looking to the leader one. Like the leader one has the gun is too big.
Yeah, it's too big.
It's too off center for the figure. I mean, it's Megatron, so he has to have that big black cannon because he's definitely compensating for some stuff. You know what I mean, girls?
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that ratchet?
I do. I like. Can you do one more time?
Oh, did the other one. We weren't expecting that.
Ooh, I was not expecting that.
So this is oversized KO Renderosa, or he's Megatron. He's good. He's hefty. He's big as...
He is way heavy.
Yeah. He has the same posability as the Voyager one. He's got the ankle tilt because of the transformation gimmick thing. Obviously, he's got ratchets that I don't think were there in the original.
I think the other one that it saved is he has the arm sleeves right here.
So there's a little cover for the hole for the arms, unlike the Voyager class, which is an open hole. But his face is a little weird. He's got like gold teeth and mouth. It looks like he was blowing C-3PO.
Yeah, or like he sprayed himself.
Witness me! But he doesn't have a lot of kibble, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I went through a phase where I liked the scale.
Yeah.
I wanted more figures of this scale.
You like them big.
I do. And he actually is the same size as that the Mega Master I did for the top 10 bots of 2017.
Yeah, we're gonna do him for an episode, or is he too much?
Nah, he's too much.
That's fair.
So this is what I got. He's good. I mean, if you can still find him, I highly recommend them. Mine did break a little bit. One of these side things right here. This one broke.
Oh.
As soon as like the first time I transformed it. But that's not the end of the world. What do you got?
What do I got?
What do you got?
You got like a big baddie, right?
Yeah.
I'll do a big little baddie.
You do a small naughty?
I'll do a small naughty. This is NVF Overlord and B. On TF Direct, he's Overload, but on the box it says Overlord and B.
Okay.
But like one word, like Overlord and B.
They couldn't come up with a different, not Overlord name.
Right. And this is
above God.
Yeah. I think Underlord would have been
Underlord
for like a small version.
Yeah.
Even the Iron Factory should have done Underlord.
Yeah.
But this is a slight upscale of Iron Factory's Overlord. I don't know what the name for that one was.
Me neither. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Here they are.
He's a Duocon, technically, isn't he?
Kind of, I guess. Yeah. He's from the Master Force era, so he's like two guys as one guy.
But they don't have individual robot modes.
Which guy is the guy?
They're both the guy. That's the whole point.
He's very Ghibli. There's parts off camera that I still have to get out there.
I keep coughing from that stupid shot. How do you do that every month?
I don't know, bro. I'm reaching off screen for my kibs. My kibbles and bits.
Unlike the MMC
Yeah.
Overlord, he actually has a base mode.
Yeah, he actually has a boss mode. See, look, he's Basie, I guess.
He's Count Basie.
He's Count Basie. He's Gary Basie.
How's it going, too?
But not Jake Basie.
No.
I got felt up by Jake Basie once.
You probably asked him for it. How are you dressed?
After that, there's these like the leg panels are not there on all the modes, but you know, there's a leg.
Hey, you made a leg.
I did it. I always loved like the GIMP mode.
Yeah.
All right, so here is mostly Overlord.
Mostly.
This thing you can either clip on his back. I can knock
Nice.
his shin off. 40
Knock
times.
that shin off.
Knock that shin off, bro. You can remove the wing and do the kind of traditional
Yeah.
shield arm mode. He does come with swords.
Because why not?
Because why not? And there he is. There's a little Overlord and Brew.
Little Overlord.
Little Overlord and Board and Brew. He's actually more accurately sized. This is the one Iron Factory I own.
Yep.
I think this is a more accurate scale. But he's actually like a deluxe class.
Yeah, he's like a deluxe class Overlord, which is a weird scale for Overlord.
Yeah, but it's like an accurate size to like a regular guy.
I mean, Overlord should be
right there, yeah.
like this.
But he's
and Megatron should be like this.
Yeah, we just switched them.
Oh my god.
Yours is bigger. So this guy's great. For I think it was like $20
yeah.
or something like that.
Is that also Mex Fans toys? Or,
no.
Or a hero?
It should be because their other ones are, but he's actually like NBF.
Oh, which is not MBK.
Yeah, but it's essentially an Iron Factory upscale, so he's not Mech Fans toys. He's some weird third thing.
He's a more different thing that exists.
And I don't know if the regular one comes with this more IDW Overlord head that I swapped out, but it's way rad. And I kind of like this. And it makes me want to get the 6-shot and the Sky Shadow to go with it, just to have a Phase 6er set.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be cool to put like put them next to MMC Overlord and have Overlord Underlord next to each other.
Look at you.
Go over under.
Look at you.
Like I did with your mom last night. Oh! So we are back.
Hi.
It's round 4.
We have more KOs to do, but before we do the KOs, we have to do the the shots. I'm drunk.
The shots?
The shots.
Wait.
The shots and boats. That last shot.
Gotcha.
It got me.
Gotcha deep.
It got me, like, in here. I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Is it taking you out the game?
Like, I couldn't breathe.
Is it taking you out the game?
No. No.
Because I've done that before on the show, where the shot has destroyed me for a round. But I feel like you're better than me, and you can rise above
I
that.
am better than you.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. My eyes are watering.
Hey, that burp fire coming back up. Alright, we're gonna do that thing. We're gonna do that thing?
What?
Are we doing that thing?
Oh.
The thing I mentioned? We doing that thing?
What thing?
Yeah, the thing.
You mean the Bots and Shots show that we're doing?
That's the one.
Okay.
Anyway, so whatever, we're doing KOs.
Doing KOs. It's round 4. That means it's your first. That's your first.
But first is the worst.
Yeah, second is the best, and then third is the one with the hairy chest, which means I'm first and third. Damn it! What you got?
We're covering the spectrum. We're all over the place with this bitch. So let's get nuts with this. This is Wei Jiang's Die Hard, or their upscale version of Titty's Return Hardhead.
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 Hardhord. Heard hard. Hard.
So this is an upscaled version. Basically, they turned a deluxe into a Voyager.
Yeah.
And it is what you wanted them to be the whole time.
It's what you want. What you really want.
So it's the same toy. The plastic is actually pretty fucking solid.
Like, on par, if not maybe a little bit better than
the actual toy.
The actual toy.
Yeah. The only difference is the coloring are, instead of the bright orange shield, or for the cockpit, they have like that kind of smoky black.
Smoky Blackinson.
Smoky Blackinsons. He's pretty solid. Oh, and his gun is gray instead of green.
Yeah.
I think they have the green.
I like, gray is a better color for a gun.
Well, it's honestly more of a beige with the little Herdmerster.
Herdmerster. That's a solid Herdmerster though.
It is.
Like honestly, this kind of is worth getting the figure just for this like ridiculously. This is a huge headmaster.
Just jump into this bitch.
Yeah, it's weird that H-tanks are a thing in Transformers, but like not really a thing in
like life. Yeah.
Well, it's like, like those drill tanks. Like, that's a thing all over fiction. Like, almost every fiction has a drill tank.
Yeah.
But drill tanks don't exist in real life.
You always wonder,
it's stuff that we wish existed.
Is this the future that we were promised that was denied to us?
Basically.
90s kids?
Yeah.
I feel like at the tail end of the 80s, into the 90s, we were promised so many things. And we were lied to repeatedly.
We got nothing.
Yeah, not a damn thing. Like, Terminator future, nothing.
Yep.
Back to the future, nothing.
But to be fair though, Back to the Future was like, what if the 80s was also the future?
It's one of those things that you gotta debate. Is it much worse than it is now?
Oh.
Yeah. And we still like harp on.
No, I actually kind of wish that the 80s future was now.
Can you head me? Give me some
I'll
head.
give you some head.
Give me some head, baby.
Give you some head.
Put it in there.
Oh. It was a tight fit at first, but
You made it work.
Yeah.
Proud of you. The only difference between this,
I like that you waited till after the head was on to do this. That's cute.
Is just like your Megatron, there's little flap
drawers.
And just like yours, one of them I broke because I
Nice.
pulled too aggressively, but this time I'm being soft and light touch. Mine, the feet are backwards. Like this foot should be that foot, and that foot should be that foot.
And you can't really fix it without taking out the peg.
Yeah, and I don't want to deal with it because I don't care. But yeah, this is Wei Jiang's Die Hard or Hardhead, and he's pretty great.
Hardhead.
This is the scale I wanted this to be.
100%.
Like this is the scale.
This is more solid than any of the Voyager class figures that we got. This guy has a lot of great heft to him.
The only reason
the plastic quality is so good.
I know. The only reason I haven't bought any others is none of the others really evoked that I wanted the figure to be that big. But I felt like the Hardhead, just for being a fucking H-tank, should be bigger than everyone else. Yeah, the fucking solid fucking ratchet
right there.
Yeah, this is an easy buy. As soon as it was $20 on TF Direct, go buy it. It's fucking worth it. Like,
he's got wrist swivel. He's got
everything the original figure has, but slightly better.
This is super solid.
You're gonna buy it now, aren't you?
100%.
Yeah, it's so worth it.
This is so much better than the ones that Hasbro came out with. I want to actually destroy those. I don't want to sell them. I want to absolutely destroy them.
I really want them to, if they do a Quake repaint to this, I'll buy it because I genuinely love this scale for this figure. Like this mold works at this size. Like this is the size you wanted this figure to be. I feel like if you paired him up with the other ones that are smaller, you'd be like, that makes sense. Because you feel like Hardhead's the brute of the gang. Yeah. Because the other one's a car, a helicopter, and a little space jet. So I dig him. I just wish that he had more of the human face and the robot face.
Yeah.
To match IDW continuity, but fuck it, man.
Should I do mine?
You should do yours.
Alright.
Now that we're back in the game.
This is Zanjing Dino King or something like that.
Zang.
Stop with the... Stop it. Stop it.
We started with the Windroll reference.
Yeah.
Zang.
So what this is Warbotron, when they released their Technobots, they released a little model kit for a Grimlock.
Because they did Shockwave for the Bruticus.
For the Bruticus. Yeah, because it makes sense, because Grimlock basically made the Technobots. And I guess Shockwave was used by Bruticus that one time in one episode.
Yeah, to fight Starscream.
To fight Starscream, like, which is stupid, but it forever bonded Bruticus and Shockwave together, which is dumb. So Zanjing took that model, built it,
and blew it the fuck up.
So this was $40. I got them off TF Source. TF Source. TF Direct. I got them off a TF website.
Get correct. DF Direct.
My bad. I will say the one bad thing I can say about this is, since the original was a model kit, This also feels like a model kit because
Very hollow.
It feels hollow because a model kit, by definition, the way you build it, is hollow. Mahalo. I'm gonna transform this. Also in robot mode, he has this gap underneath here that's like, you know, obviously. But from the back and from the front or whatever, like everything looks good.
Either way, you know where
good.
that D is coming from.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna transform him. He's a very standard Grimlock transformation. Yeah. So this is Chug.
A large Chug.
This is a large Chug Voyager.
But he's a pretty fancy man.
He's a fancy boy. He's a fancy lad.
I'm kind of bummed I didn't buy this when it came out. I just didn't because I just wasn't feeling it. But I regret it. I do regret it. Because he looks pretty solid.
Should. I mean, I'm fucking wasted right now, and I'm transforming this like a madman.
Yeah,
I'm just going through it.
Going all out.
Fuck it. I know how to do this.
What are you even thinking about right now? Like, where are you? Like, what's going on in your brain right now?
I'm thinking about John Wick.
Right?
I'm John Wicking off.
Don't you want to fucking don't you want to wick off right now?
I'm in the corner, John Wicking off.
You want to wick off together? Like a circle wick?
So there he is. This is...
Does he have accessories?
He does. He's got this sword, which is green for some reason.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird, like, transparent green parts on him.
And a standard Megatron. There it is.
Megatron
gun. Sorry, not Megatron. Yeah, Grimlock gun.
Do you even know bots, bro?
No, man. I've never seen Transformers before in my life.
Can you see that green?
It's very green. It's super green. I can definitely see.
Super green.
He's got great articulation. He's just so friggin' beefy. He also comes with a crown, which is actually the same crown, but like downscaled slightly that the MP Grimlock came with. It doesn't fit on his head too well because it was definitely shaped for MP Grimlock. But it was fine, whatever. Again, he's a little on the light side, but he feels a lot more solid in this mode than he did in the Dinobot mode.
Definitely, yeah.
But I love how chunky he is. He's very squat.
Well, and I feel like he's the right scale for like a Chug Grimlock. Like these two, I feel like should be roughly the same scale.
The problem with these guys is they're smaller. I wish that there were the rest of the Dinobots in this scale because, or like this. This is good. I like this.
Because it has the same feel but different as the upscale DX9 Rex Fan Toys ones. Like,
yeah, it does. Although I think those are a little heavier, and this is a little more simplistic than those are. I feel like because DX9 went all out on making the transformations kind of unique, whereas this is standard, like kind of Grimlock. Although the tail comes in here instead of goes on the side, which is super nice. The rest of it's pretty standard.
Yeah, the Grimlock backpack is the standard.
You got the Grimlock head, you got the Grimlock wings,
with the little tiny arms poking up on the back.
Yep, and you can hide him if you want.
He's fucking solid though.
He's a good figure.
I still don't know why they went with that translucent green on stuff.
It's a weird choice. The front pops off. I put an Autobot logo.
Because the dinosaur?
Green.
I guess.
He's green.
Super green.
You go on to get green. I like his proportions so much. Every time I look at him, I'm like, I fucking love that bot.
You just want to be him?
I want to be him when I grow up.
You want to be inside him? He's
hollow. His head looks good.
He's hollow. You could be inside him.
I could.
Want to be inside him right now?
I'll get inside of him. I'll get inside of him so hard.
Girl.
Here we go. Hi.
Hey guys.
It's April Fools.
April Fools.
We're not drunk at all.
Not even slightly.
We've been drinking water.
All night.
All night.
Boy, I totally shivered if I started drinking more water.
Fooled you.
Fooled you once.
We're so hydrated right now.
Fooled you once. Shame on you.
Fooled you twice. Shame on poo.
God damn it. Should we just shoot this?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the final round of our KO April Fool's Spectacular. And we've covered the spectrum, but we haven't hit a very specific market of KOs, and that is the fucking garbage you will find in a proper thrift store.
The dollar store KO.
So we hope to hit that round right now.
Right
I believe
now.
It's your turn.
We went all out, but like the least amount of all out we could possibly get. So this is, if you're not familiar with Transformers, this is clearly Silverbolt.
No.
This is clearly, without any illusions, Generation 1 Silverbolt. Spot on, without any differences.
To the max.
To the max. So I'm going to start with this. This is his Concorde mode. It's very nice. You can see clearly that he has Autobot logos right here on the wings. So I'm going to go ahead and transform him. It's very easy. This flips back. These turn around, the legs. The arms sort of come back out. These chest wings stay exactly where they are because, you know, they're not a big deal. And then the thing comes back, and that's it. This is and he stands up very well. And if I'm not doing it, it's because I'm drunk. Not its fault. So this is a fantastic G1 bot. He's not hollow even a little bit.
His head is not completely flat.
His head is not flat.
A piece of toast.
Yeah. His arms move. He's got lots of great articulation.
Yeah,
they're not glued or actually screwed into the wing on the side, which is, you know.
Yeah,
nice.
not even slightly.
Not even slightly. So that's that, and it stands up super well. And I'm just doubling down here. So this is clearly G1 Skydive. Here you can see he's got the wings. He's got his Autobot logos clearly printed very well. It's got a lot. He's old, so he's a little loose, you know, because he's G1.
Yeah, he's holding.
So he's holding. You know, it's hard to stay in, but you know, he's an old guy like me. So I'm going to go ahead and transform him. His colors are very nice. I like him a lot. He's a very simple... Oops. I'm drunk. Sorry. He's a very simple transformation.
Why are you throwing around such a delicate toy?
I know, man. Especially, you know, this is actually worth a lot of money.
I know. Why are you throwing it around?
Nose cone comes back.
Gold plastic might be...
I know, man. It's a problem here. So basically, this comes back like this.
And it kind of hangs together.
And it hangs together very effortlessly, actually.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to apply a little bit of pressure. But,
yeah, it's not a big deal. It definitely just kind of comes together like this, and the wings come back, and that's his robot mode. It's G1, so it's not a whole. It's just it wasn't a lot back then, but it is what it is.
By modern standards.
By modern standards, it's not good, but it was
but it does what it did back then.
Yeah. And this one, this is a very nice. This one's almost mint. Air raid. This is a G1 air raid here. You can see he's an F14 model.
To the max.
To the max. This is a very nice G1 representation of air raid. He's got a very simple transformation as well, but you know, like I said, these are figures from 30 years ago. So it's like, what are you gonna do about it?
You can practically imagine these figures playing volleyball together with their shirts on.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So everything kind of folds back, and that's his robot mode. He looks very good as well.
Yeah, fucking stellar.
Stellar. Next, we're gonna get to the arms. These are the legs. These are the arms right here. This is Fireflight. He is a Harrier jet, which is it's a nice jet. What's cool about these guys, you gotta be careful with it.
It's a symptom of old age.
Yeah, it's a symptom of old age.
These old bots, they just fall apart sometimes.
Yeah, they just fall to pieces. So what's cool about them that I like is that the front and the back kind of connect together, and that's a classic G1 kind of aesthetic there. And then that folds back, and there you have a G1 Fireflight, which is very nice. Definitely a good figure. This is a G1 Slingshot.
Quick Slinger, as the kids might know in the CW days.
In the CW days, yeah.
C-dubs.
He does the same thing where his front and back kind of come together, and that's it. His things come back here. You got a really nice molding right here, lots of detail with the screw titties. His arms are just on his side. He's got some stickers.
Was you saying he's screw titanizing?
Yeah, absolutely.
In my life decisions.
So this is a very nice representation of the
aerial bots.
Of the G1 aerial bots, Superion. So let's go ahead and get them transformed together. Back in the day, there's some combiner kibble. It's just kind of how it was, because these are originally Japanese toys that'll come together. And what we need to do first is take this foot right here. And he goes,
I mean, they're Scramble City combiners,
so but
really,
they're also
any part.
Anyway, what's cool is they could be an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
these are very nice, especially these, because they're definitely the same that you grew up with. There's no differences here.
Not even slightly.
No.
Like, this is spot on.
This is spot on.
I'm impressed you found one in this good
condition. Yeah, absolutely.
In the wild, you know, like,
yeah.
not even from a private collector.
No, so here we are. He's hanging out here. We got the legs. Next, we got the arms. And what's cool is there's an extra little joint here for the arms where the head comes down. And then you got this little fist here. And I still have the fist. The fists are hard to find. If you lose your fist. If you lose your fist, those things they go for a lot of money.
No one respects you if you lose your fist.
It's true. It's true.
Just for the kids out there that are watching, no one respects you if you lose your fist.
Never lose your fist.
Never lose it.
It just plugs. It just plugs right on the side.
It just plugs right into it.
And you can see it's got some great articulation on the arm.
Yeah,
fantastic articulation on the arm.
Great torque there.
Next, just gonna put the fist on the other side here. And then same thing. This comes down.
The head down there.
Plugs right into the side here, which it's very, very nice.
Yes.
that does that. And there we go. So that's most of it. The last bit is that he has his head piece here to give him like a bigger, better looking head.
So I know you younger gens, you're used to having the head flip out from the C-dubs and the combiner
that's just not how we grew up.
No, back in the day, you had to attach the head on. You know?
And then they give him his gun, which is nice. He also, this G1 actually came with this really nice, I believe this was part of the Star Saber combiner from the Megatron from Armada. Yeah, it's very rare for it to come with Armada.
I feel like the person who designed the handle grip part of it was way ahead of their time.
They were, absolutely.
The G1 days. Yeah, completely.
So what's cool about this is you have this cool shuttle mode kind of like this, right? And he's got his arms right here and his head right here, clearly visible in plane mode, but it's covered on top, so that's what matters. But when you want to put it into robot mode, you just simply flip this part around, and that hides the head and the hands from view, which is exactly what you want.
You really like guys that are just in this pose the whole time.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Go.
What I'll do is just plug this in right here, and
sometimes it's a little stiff.
If it doesn't fit,
you have to give it a little bit of pressure. But
it's my fault, probably.
Older toys.
Yeah, it's an older toy.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna actually kind of precariously balance it right here. And
You're
look
doing
at that.
your job. Yeah.
Yeah. This is actually a third-party add-on kit to give it more of a heft, if you will.
Good vibe.
Yeah. So that's it. This is G1 Superion, and honestly, like I'm excited to see one in this good a condition.
Yeah.
It's just not one that you see very often like this, because usually by now gold plastic syndrome is set in.
Yeah.
They're destroyed.
Skydive is especially susceptible to these things. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So it's just it's tough, but once you get it, I feel like it really looks good. It's definitely a classic. And really, if you're a G1 enthusiast like we are, because we only have G1 in our collection, that's it. We like if it's anything past, it was made past 1993.
Yeah,
we just don't. We don't want it. We don't want it. We don't care. It's not real Transformers
to the max.
If it's not already 25 years old, we just don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Yeah. So that's my authentic G1. Superion review. What do you have?
So for my authentic G1 review, you started with Silverbolt on yours, correct?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so for my authentic G1 thing, I'm going to pull it off. Not quite his nemesis, but still nemesis, none the same.
Yeah.
I'm going in there with a Bruticus, but with a slight dab of Ruination color scheme.
Oh my god.
I like to be a little fancy.
This is actually that rare variant. It's a rare Japanese variant.
It's a variant.
Oh my god! Look at you. What are you through?
Oh my god!
Combining words together like some sort of wordsmith.
I'm a combining warrior.
Oh my god, a comborier.
Is that where it came from? But anyway, this is their Onslaught or Mega Octane, as some people know.
Look at you. Yeah.
He's a fancy little convoy. Many people picture a little blast off sitting right here. My fingers are.
Yeah,
he rolls around nicely, as you can see. He's still got some nice traction for an ancient G1.
For sure.
Yeah. I'll get him going a little bit here.
Yeah, please do. I'm super excited to see this. It's been a while since I've seen a proper G1 transformation like this.
It's been a while. The pegs are a little bit tight. I mean, it's an old toy.
Yeah, sometimes rust sets in just because it's been around for so long. And who knows what kid had this?
Exactly. You don't know who's been sitting around. And we acquired this from some vintage shops.
Sure, yeah.
So here we go. Here he is in his mode. He's a little loose. and his hips. It's very
which
common
happens. It's
mold.
common. It's common. Yeah.
Yes, you pop it up. I think up is more for the combined mode.
Yeah.
So here's Onslaught in his form, and his legs are a little tight. I like to kind of put him in one of these poses.
Yeah, because it's
a little bit relaxed.
It's like paint me like one of your French girls.
He's been out in combat all day. He wants to relax.
He wants to relax.
So there's some
someone to feed him some grapes or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's go for one of these.
Because he could definitely stand on his own if he wanted to.
Oh, completely. He just had a hard day.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, here we got some Swindle action.
Oh, look at that Swindle.
Everyone's
That's a classic.
favorite. Here's one of the like him. It's the exclusive color scheme, the Ruination scheme.
Sure, yeah.
Very nice, modern, simple transformation. You flip back, and you just make sure the gun's pegged in there, so you get some nice Swindle action.
Yeah, that's a good transformation. That's classic.
Very solid.
Yeah.
Very classic Swindle.
Absolutely.
You want him to look as money grubbing as possible.
100%. I mean, he sold the rest of his team that one time.
Oh, completely. So. But you trusted him.
Because as we know, G1 Transformers is the only proper Transformer. Anything past G1. Yeah. And I would even go so far as to say anything Headmasters and beyond is just utter garbage.
Yeah. Why even waste your time?
Why waste your time?
Why even waste your time?
Yeah.
But that's not it. Let's complete the set. Let's go for, I think everyone's favorite out there. Let's go for some Brawl action.
Man. That's like Brawly.
Yeah, Brawly. A little too tough for everybody.
Little Dragon Ball Z humor for you guys out there.
Yeah, you guys ready for a little twist?
Well, hold on.
You do a little bit of a stretch here.
Oh man, I did not see that coming.
Just willing to take on any Autobot.
I love that he's clearly standing up on his own. He's very solid, squat.
And I feel like even though this was made around like 85, I feel like their foresight in the Desert Storm and Desert
They knew it was going to happen.
Camo, they knew what
it was going to be important coming up. And they knew that.
And they knew. And it's weird that they knew. I have another one coming up.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's an interesting mold. It's a little old. I don't really want to transform it. This is the Blastoff mold.
Oh man!
Interesting side note: the original Blastoff never actually transformed.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people do not know that.
It was just animation model. They needed
it was something they added.
They needed it for the full combiner mode, and that's kind of what they did with it. So this was the original color scheme.
Yes, of course. This is just a fine specimen. Oh my god.
They switched it up for more of a brown color, more of an authentic shuttle color scheme. That brown is the most authentic you can get for an authentic space shuttle.
For sure. Yes.
So
I love the Decepticon logo, clearly printed without any blemishes on the side.
Yes, of course. No, it's perfect. That's how you can tell it's an original.
The paint is immaculate on the side. I love the original white color of the space shuttle.
Perfect.
Because that's obviously what a space shuttle is.
Yes, of course. Especially one that combines with these fine specimens here.
And it has the classic rattle in it that every model had.
Oh yeah, the G1 toys are full of the proper rattle.
They also doubled as baby toys. A lot of people don't know that, but they're originally made in Japan to silence children in their cribs.
Yes.
And they had a rattle function.
Yes,
so
they did.
That's good.
And I think for the final piece of this Combiner Resistance is...
Oh, wow.
This is Vortex.
I don't think I've seen a Vortex in such good condition.
And just like Blastoff, he doesn't actually transform.
A lot of people think that he does.
Yeah, he does in the cartoon.
Yeah.
It's a lot of animation modeling. It's very expensive to make a helicopter transform.
That the swivel of the top below the rotor is still functional.
Which is very prominent in actual helicopters. That's how helicopters work.
Because this rotates, but then also the top rotates on top of that, and that's important.
When you deal with winds that come, when you cross the southern hemisphere of the planet, you basically have to deal with different wind sets. You have to alternate your thrust.
North wind, south wind.
Exactly.
Break wind, all of that.
Yeah, all the break winds.
For sure. This is a... I'm so sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be touching this one. I'm so inebriated.
I'm so sorry. This is an authentic piece. Yeah. So, I have all of Bruticus assembled. Let's just get into combine
I'm very
mode
interested.
here.
I haven't seen a proper G1 Bruticus like this.
You are in for a treat, sir. Sometimes it's harder because as Scramble City combiners as they are, it's hard to remember exactly which side
how they come together.
Virtually any side is the proper side.
There is. Here's the thing: people don't know about that. In Japan, they had the Scramble City anime. which was like a movie, like a subset, Japanime,
they call it, yeah.
A Japanimation, and it was called Transformers Scramble City, and it's actually where all of these debuted.
Yeah, they didn't exist before and never afterwards.
And never afterwards, only in this, and a lot of people just don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't pay attention.
And in it, the limbs could be anything.
Yes.
Arm, a leg, or an arm, or conversely, a leg.
I'm sorry, I I know there's a Scramble City mode, but I gotta be a little more accurate.
I get you. I mean,
I'm a purist.
You're a purist.
I'm a purist.
So you want to do exactly how they appeared in
exactly
the
I
anime,
understand.
the Japanimation, if you will.
And just like
Japanime.
Japanime. You have his classic Bruticus chest component.
Oh man, that's so good. I love was that orange?
It's kind of a gold.
Gold? So a lot of times...
I am genuinely surprised these have not succumbed to gold
plastic syndrome.
Yes,
exactly. A lot of people don't know that gold plastic syndrome, especially on classic G1 characters like this, it's a problem because gold plastic is inherently brittle.
Exactly.
And over time, it just crumbles on its own naturally. And this is actually a real thing. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
Gold plastic syndrome is it's a scourge.
And what people don't realize is that sometimes on this, you can choose which thruster you actually want to plug the hand in.
Now, the proper one is...
I like the top thruster. Some people like the bottom. I don't know if there's a proper
I actually
way.
go out, and I try to go to the far side.
We each have our way of doing
and that's the thing at Scramble City. The hand can go anywhere you want.
So here we go, clipping the feet on here. Here we go. Fancy man Bruticus.
Look at this. These are classic.
He has his optional shield. You can clip it in the back.
Which, as we all know, clipped onto the back and came down between his legs.
Yeah, old toys though. They are. I don't want to stress the gold plastic.
Because who knows when it will break.
Exactly. Yeah. So here we have them at their proper stance. This is them at the stance that they do
clearly
all of the time. Bruticus and Superion.
Yeah, man.
To the max.
These are some classic G1 Transformers iterations. You really can't go wrong with what we have.
You
here.
cannot.
No.
You cannot even slightly. And if you could afford all the money we spent on this,
these are worth. I'm not even kidding. These are worth
mint.
These are mint. These are worth thousands of dollars.
Only even
thousands.
Like, only reason I'm not putting the shield in his hands.
It's never been put in before.
Or this additional gun that comes apart to make another gun.
Yeah.
It's because I don't want to stress the plastic.
I love the smaller gun on the gun on this one.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous piece. It's a gorgeous piece. Now, is this orange?
Yes.
Nice.
And that is orange.
On the back,
and these are orange.
Right.
Yes.
I know orange was a big color for Bruticus. Most people called him the Orange Combiner.
Yeah, the Orangicus.
Yeah, the Orangicus. It's a classic, it's like a sort of a joke between fans, if you will.
The Orangicuticus.
Oh,
do you have the Orangicuticus? Oh, yes, I do have the Orangicuticus.
It was actually a mascot for Orange Julius for a while before they merged with Dairy Queen.
No one knows these
People don't know these things.
They don't know these things.
Absolutely not.
They do not know these things.
Yeah, and actually Superion was a white supremacist icon, which we don't really talk about.
No, we don't.
No.
And a lot of people associate Menasor with Superion as his nemesis, but no, it's actually Bruticus the whole time.
Yeah, it was Bruticus the whole time.
People watch the episodes incorrectly.
They out of order, because they aired out of order, because you know, back in the 80s, they didn't care. They made the episodes and they just threw them on TV.
Well, and in Japan, they're in the right order. But when you have a white supremacy bot in Japan, when it comes overseas, and
it just doesn't translate very well.
One of those weird things. Yeah.
So gotcha.
We had you so bad. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Are you a gullah bull or even a gullah calf?
Gotcha. This is April Fool's. This is the April Fool's joke.
These are garbage.
Garbage.
Fucking garbage trash. These are fucking garbage.
Doesn't give a shit.
I found these in a fucking thrift shop. But the best part about them is their fucking real name.
Yeah, so let's get into that.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Here's what we got. This is the packaging, the G1 mint packaging.
Indecipherable packaging.
Yeah. First we have who is this? Skydive?
Yeah.
Skydive is known as strategist. So, you know, this one is it's Fireflight, also known as Skipper. Because everyone knows an SCP goes together. Next we have Slingshot. Slingshot. This is Aide de Camp.
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 Is second in command.
Yeah. Next we have Air Raid, which is Warrior. And last, and definitely not least, who completely has a proper alt mode.
And is not missing a leg.
And is definitely not missing a leg from slamming on the ground. We have Commander.
Commander. The Cobra or otherwise.
Commander!
Alright, so we've unveiled the secrets to our ruse.
It was a ruse the whole time.
So I'll unleash my onslaught.
Oh, look
as
at you.
it were. Let's jump off with this non-transforming, even though the directions claim that it
has
is.
transforming directions on this thing.
This is Armament. This Vortex guy. And
you can't even crush this because there's like nothing to crush. It's literally just a chunk.
And this guy right here, this is Sekpumdary.
Sekpumdary.
Sekpumdary. The typo included. Sekpumdary. Sekpumdary.
Sekpumdary.
And this little gent right here is Panzerpaka, with a transforming direction over his name to obscure it. And this Jeep gent right here is named Copter.
Copter, because you know,
Copter,
the classic Jeep,
as he's called.
As Jeeps are often known as copters.
And
hold on. Be ready for this.
Before I get to him, real quick.
This is actually
you did not name the name of your combiner, by the way.
Oh, I didn't.
Yes, you did not.
I didn't. So mine is French. He's a fancy French lad named Reconnoitre.
So this gent here.
Don't crush. This is actually a pretty good toy.
He's not bad. This is his thing. He likes to laze to the side.
Sure, but I'm actually impressed at how good he is. Anyway,
this, by the way, he forms Ad Hoc Fighter.
That's the combined name.
Or I like to call them the committee cons.
Yeah.
As is defined. But his name, this man's name is Tugging Gun. His name is Tugging Gun. This man is named Tugging Gun.
It sounds like a Native American name.
We're jerking off. His name is Tugging Gun.
Like if the chief walked out of his teepee and saw his son just jacking it one day.
This man is Tugging Gun. Tugging Gun. And he does, though. If you do the...
You could tug his gun.
Untugs the gun clean off. What is it like to be such April Fools?
You were so fooled so hard.
You believe we broke up? You believe we owned classic G1 action figures? We spent this money? We never spent that kind of money. No. We never even dreamed of spending that kind of money.
We barely even owned any G1 Transformers.
Shh, I'd rather die than own a G1 Transformer I didn't have as a kid.
That's actually true.
Yeah,
I would never spend real money on a G1 bot. That's no insult to anyone that's a G1 collector. I fully respect it. You do you. It was cool when I was a kid, but now that I'm an adult and, you know, I've kind of grown with the hobby, I just can't look at those.
You can't backtrack.
I can't backtrack. I have to move forward. So anyway, this is us. These are all KOs.
All shapes and sizes.
All shapes and sizes. From the shitty garbage pile to the high-end, oversized KO with improvements.
You can't hurt him. He likes to lounge.
It's my bad.
He likes to lounge, bruh.
I want to talk about our shirts that you can't see anymore. These are both from Ripped Apparel. If you see any shirts you like on Ripped Apparel.
If you like Iron Maiden references
or
Galvatron references.
This one says Robots in the Skies and they're the Seekers. If you use my name, my case, you get 10% off.
If you use my name, you don't get anything.
Shit, you get shit off. Don't use his name.
But that's what everyone says in my life.
Yeah. What was the most worth its money here?
What KO would you...
What KO would you drop your hard-earned money?
Which KO was the TKO of our set?
I think my favorites are the Hardhead, this Grimlock, or these Dinobots. I just don't like this one and this one. I actually like all the other ones equally for different reasons.
I'm in the same boat.
I can't make a choice.
Right now, my heart is on these two because I want the rest of the set.
For sure.
Because there's a whole set involved. Other than that, I think these two.
I think these two are the stars.
Yeah, I think like they stood out because they came out of nowhere. Yeah. You didn't know you wanted it, but as soon as it happened, you're like, that makes the most sense.
That does make sense. It makes sense.
I don't know. A Bruticus Onslaught Mega Octane named Tugging Gun might just be the man who saves us all. Are you the tugging gun?
No.
Do you tug your gun?
No.
Do you tug your gun?
Stop it.
Do you tug your gun?
Stop it.
I tug my gun.
Okay. Let us know in the comments down below what you liked in this episode. Do you have any KOs or oversized KOs or undersized KOs? Because those exist as well. He's done a couple of them. Right now he's drunk and he's obsessed with tugging guns because this guy's name is, I don't know if you guys got this, but his name is Tugging Gun.
She's a great big fat person. Do you tug your gun?
Stop it. There's also other ways you can support us, but the most coolest, newest thing is that we now have a P.O. box you can send things to if you want. I know we've got one box on the way from Gord. I don't remember his last name. His first name's Gord. I just remember that. He's sending us something on our P.O. box. The link is in the description, but also I'll probably put it right here on the screen.
We'll do the
I'm like 90% positive it's P.O. Box 401, Vista, California 92085. But I'll look it up before I post it. So whatever's on the screen is the right one.
Yeah.
If I said the right one too, cool, I'm drunk. So
surprise, surprise.
If not, whatever's here or in the description below or both places, that's you can send the stuff to us. Or don't. Whatever you want.
And then you tug your gun.
And then you tug your gun. But thanks for watching, and thanks for getting this far, and I hope this was entertaining at all. And I can't believe that you were so stupid as to believe all of our April Fools. This whole thing was an April Fool's. Yeah. We're not even all that drunk right now.
We don't even own these things.
We don't even own
We've never done this show.
No.
All of this is a lie. I'm Mike, and he's Zach.
The whole time.
None of it's real.
None of it is real. Or all of it's real. And you've been fooled again. Gotcha. Bye. No. Don't fart away. Say bye.